So today I got two knives. Well, not today, but I got this one today. But I got two knives right now that I'm gonna show. This is the Kershaw Skyline. They say it's a limited edition orange G10 handles, but I'm just saying it's something that you can get at Cabela's. They did have this for a while. Cabela's, but I don't know online. I got mine on eBay for $40, so I mean, it's better than nothing. But this knife is amazing. And then I have the Kershaw Compound. Big, I think it's kind of a big blade. It's a lot bigger than the Skyline. But I'm going to talk about one at a time. So, Kershaw Skyline. It's a 3 1/8 blade out of Sandvik steel. 14 something. Oh, I wish I had it written down. It's actually really good steel. I just cut myself a little bit ago. It was pretty bad. I put this new skin stuff, whatever it's called, onto it. And I couldn't clean up all the blood because it just couldn't stop bleeding. So, but I mean, it stopped it when I put it on. But took this knife apart. I already have a problem with it. Tried my hardest to try to get the screws out. Try to do it for a tip up carry and strip the screws, I guess, so I can't get them out. I wish I knew what to do to fix that, but I can't. I put, I know this is probably isn't the right stuff to put into it, but it's called fish lube. I didn't know what I was getting. People use it for guns, to like, I guess lube the gun, I guess, but they say you gotta heat apply it. I didn't, but this knife is, to tell you the truth, a lot smoother than it originally was. I mean, it's no problem. I mean, the thumb stud, obviously everyone knows it's hard to get the thumb stud. It kind of hurts. I wish I had a Dremel tool to fix that out, just so I get a better purchase on it. 3 1/8 blade, I said, came out of the box razor sharp. But what I normally do is any knife I get, I continuously strop. Well, not continuously, but I strop them till I get a kind of a little reflection off the blade. But it's still technically factory edge, but just stropped. Here, let me try this. I don't know if that's good or not. I mean, it's cutting it, but let's see if I can do the S. Kind of. Try it again. I don't know. They say it's a stonewash blade, but I would say it's a more of a bead blast. Also, the screws, which I like, that's probably why I couldn't get one out. I could get the other one out, but I tried again and it didn't work out so well. They're Loctited in, so it's really good. But I took it apart still and kind of heated it up, the stuff again, so it's kind of wet, and then put it in. So I did that just because of the fact I wanted to put some of this in. I got 2 tubes of this. It's a great knife. It is so light. Compared to this knife is probably 4 or 5 ounces. I'm not sure. I was trying to look for a weight and I couldn't find it, but this is 2.3 ounces compared to like 5. This just is ridiculously light. I mean, just listen to the sounds of dropping it. Obviously. It's really easy to flip. So some people go like that. I mean, it just works sometimes, but when people are new to flipping, they can't get it first try. I can't help it, but this fish lube, I mean, oh, there we go. See how I just did it? I mean, what I normally do is push down, then pull back a little bit. It just flips perfectly open instead of just running your finger over it. And just like nothing fancy, I do wish there's jimping right here, really aggressive it. This knife would have been just perfect. Like, I mean, it's so good because of that huge finger choil. I really like that huge thing. It has a small liner bead, but if I had jimping up here, it'd be so much better. One liner construction, one liner. Then this is all pure G10, black G10 backspacer. Nice pocket clip. If you had a ZT, zero tolerance knife, you could probably switch them out if you could. D10's really, really, really nice. So, I mean, it's a great knife. If you want a good $40 knife, I highly recommend this knife. I mean, you can get it black, red, which is a different knife, or you can get it in Coyote Brown G10 with the gun mat and like gun finish. I don't know what it's called. Probably ceramic stuff, but it's really nice. Which is gonna obviously cost a little bit more. I think $60 on this website I found. Kershaw guy or something like that. I don't know. But he was selling this one for $45, so I got mine $5 cheaper, I guess. So why don't we cut some paracord? I got this is my cutting board for my paracord stuff, but I mean, cut them no problem, especially with that belly, because 90% of the time you use the belly to the tip. The tip just cuts it just as well. Slicing, that would hurt my thumb. It's a great thing. All right, let's move on. Now this is called the Kershaw Compound. 3.5-inch blade with a glass filled material with the same kind of thing as a bag spacer. Same pocket clip as a Oh So Sweet 8CR 13 MOV steel. Came out of the box razor sharp. Flipper with the speed assist. Made in China. While this was made in America, which is awesome. First American, except for my Benchmade, which also was made in America. This is really big blade. I mean, it's big, like, it's thick. If you compare it, let's compare it to my, I mean, you can see the thickness of this. That's why this whole thing's super thick and heavy. Really thick liners, I mean, that lock up. I think it's good. Just with the same thing as this, it's about 50%. This one's about 40 to 50. I really like that kind of blade shape. I don't know what this would be called, but what's really good about it, I mean, it doesn't have any jimping anywhere on this blade, which, I mean, that's kind of downside. But I got this knife for $20 on eBay. Really happy I chose this knife. With that little part that's cut out right there, you can get really good. Let's see if I have some wood around here. And I do rock the Adidas shirt with Star Wars. As you can see, I've been using this, but I mean, this blade is just, with how it's shaped, I mean, it gets in there. Hollow grind, same as the Skyline, both hollow ground blades. You can do pretty fine work. It has a really nice point to it too. I'm really scared to break that off with my sharpening skills, which aren't the best. I just ordered a diamond stone, DMT extra fine diamond stone, so I'm pretty excited to get that. This looks worse and worse every time it's just drying up. This hasn't been stropped, so this is still factory edge. No problem. See, I mean, the fine work of this tip. I mean, I didn't even feel like cutting. I mean, 8CR 13 MOV isn't the best steel. It's one of my favorites, so, I mean, a lot of people say, like, personally, I don't like the S30V. S30V. The fact of that's a hard steel, and all I have is a Smith's coarse and fine stone. This is the coarse, obviously. I should beat myself. But I just got the DMT extra fine, so my things should be getting a little bit better. That's what I need to start getting instead of knives. I need to start getting more sharpening stuff. Probably a strop from the Strop Man. I have his compounds. I might do something about that later. I'm getting three more blades. One is from 9-Star 55. I had it wrong the last time. 9-Star 55 just uploaded a video about my Senryu 910, which is a big brother of the 710, which I did a video about. And then I'm getting a Kiridashi with lightning strike carbon fiber on it, so I'm pretty excited about that. He couldn't pimp the 910 because of the fact that he didn't want to strip the screws, which I'm probably going to try to take it apart and probably end up doing that. It happens. And then I'm also getting a Senramu 604, which is a very small blade, which I'm really excited about because it automatically is tip down, and like I've said before, I like the tip up, tip up carry, so I'm pretty excited for that. That's coming about April 9th through the 18th, since it's coming all the way from China. That's why it was only $9. Both of these came from off eBay in America. So this, surprisingly, I ordered this 3 days ago, to be exact, 2 or 3. This one I ordered Saturday, and I got it at Monday. So I was pretty happy about that. I got these knives pretty quickly. This is the knife that actually cut me. It was a bad cut. I mean, it wouldn't stop bleeding. I was sitting at the thing for about 20 minutes before I decided to try just putting it on and leaving it like how it is. But these knives are really great. I'm going to probably do reviews on the Kiradashi. I'm going to try to use it first, like how I just got this one. I wish I could wait it a little longer, but I want to put something up. But I've been using this at home, just doing the normal stuff. Normal home stuff, since I'm jobless as of now. I want to do something that'll allow me to use these, because knives are my passion, if it wasn't, why would I be getting knives, Oh, I'm going to talk about something else. This is completely, well, it's not completely, but it's a knife. And it's actually kind of a rare knife, they say. It's a Winchester 1873 anniversary knife. I'm assuming my girlfriend's grandfather gave this to me as a present. First day I've ever met him, he gave me this. I looked this up, and surprisingly, this supposedly came up $200 without box. I mean, if you look at this knife, though, it's barely got any scratches on it. Still got the nice grind lines, writing on the Winchester 1873. Still nice and on there. It's obviously backwards for the purpose, but it's a big blade, though. I mean, it's a slip joint conversion. This was a surgical steel made in Japan. It's really nice. I mean, look at that. It's shiny. You can see it reflect. I stropped it. I put it on the strap and just kind of wiped it, so it makes it look a little nicer. This is also surgical steel, I'm pretty sure. Nice little tiny blade. I'm not going to use this or nothing, because it's a good knife. I really want to know about this more, but there's not much about it. I just know how much it was sold for: $200 without box, $300 with box, and an auction. It's a really nice blade. My mom actually, first time seeing it, tried to open it and cutting herself. I mean, not bad as my thumb or Alex Dietz cut, but it was just like peel off the top layer of the skin, so it wasn't bad. She just threw a Band-Aid on, and it was okay. I did sharpen it. It was horribly sharp. Well, it wasn't even sharpened at all. I mean, I know I shouldn't have sharpened it. I could have, if I tried selling it. The slip joint has a little problem. It's a little bit loose, but I don't know if that's my fault because I don't use it. I don't know if it was like that. I don't remember, but I mean, if you're gonna get a knife, why don't you get it sharp? That wasn't good, nor was that. But the tip is pretty good, as you can see. I don't know if you saw that. It's nice, slip joint. It's really cool. I don't know much about it, like I said before, but it's really neat. But paper and all this junk everywhere, Knife stuff. Gonna be cleaning my room pretty soon. If you can see stuff behind me, it's okay. But thank you for watching. See you next time.